Guess who it is?
I purposely haven't changed much since this painting, but I don't have a mask on yet. I decided that I wanted to keep my gloves on for this self-portrait, this painting. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna keep our gloves on, and we're gonna keep our mask on, and we're just gonna get started. So let's see if we can find a good brush for this. You need a bigger brush than I was actually using. That brush was a little too small that I was using earlier. If you were here for that, if you weren't, then this all this conversation doesn't mean anything to you. So that said, we're gonna go in with the nice. Let's see. How do we want to go to the side here? Oh, whoops! I gotta set my mirror back up here.
Hey.
Set this mirror up.
Hey. Picked up so easily and tossed it.
All right, let's hope that holds. That holds for now. Can y'all see the mirror? Probably not. Let me see. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm painting over here. So you could see me in the background right there, my reflection, and hopefully I don't block it too long. But let's see what's going on. Got my glove right here. Oh, no, it's not the right angle. That's the problem with doing multiple session paintings is you can lose your place. You lose your place, it becomes very difficult. All right, here we go. So you can see my reflection. I'm back there, and we are gonna go into this painting here. So let's get back with our yellow. I'm gonna use up the rest of our yellow here. Make sure that we fill the yellow to the edges. Keep it very brushy here. I just love this yellow color and being able to put it into this outfit here. Give it some dimension around here. And I'm painting really loosely. This isn't, I'm not doing ultra realism here. This is just a very loose, fun painting. Very loose. Just to capture some main ideas here. And we got our yellow. Let's see, what do we want to do right here? We want to make this feel more like a natural shirt here. Keep it nice and flat. I'm gonna get this nice and flat here. Bring this down. Get the shadow right here. Get the shadow on the elbow. Let's just paint it down here. Get the paint down in. And what's going on, Maddie and Alex? Yeah, all right. So which one of you is its birthday? Which one of you is having the birthday? Because I see there is, I mean, I pretty much just gave you the shout out, Maddie and Alex, but which one? I mean, or are there both of you? Are you both the same person? Which is very possible too. That's acceptable as well. You know, if you're both the same person, that's cool. Sometimes we are multiple people. So anyway, this is true, right? We have all observed that there are now people that can be multiple people. So here we go. Let's grab some more of this yellow, and we're just gonna keep it nice and loose right here. We're gonna bring this down and give it a very loose unusualness. Here we go. And now that we've got this, we got the shirt, we got the collar right here. So right now the shirt's pretty much done. I want to bring this down a bit. And we're going to bring this down, cover into the shoulder. And we're going to do some more things up here later, but for now we're just going to go like that. So we've got our yellow. What's another way we can use our yellow? I think we can mix this into our raw sienna here, our sienna. Let's see if we can paint some of the wood colors here. So we're gonna go, and actually, you know what? My hair needs some colors at the top. So we're gonna go, just gonna go add some highlights around the edge here. And give it some more color on the bottom here. Just give it some more shadow around the bottom. I don't want it to be, you know, too dark, because I don't think if it's too dark that it's really accurate. And you know what, I'm gonna bring in a little bit of white just around. That's a little too much white actually. I'm gonna bring in some highlight right around, some more shadow right here. And let's see, shadow. And let's bring in some white along the top of the arm, because that's where I'm seeing a lot of like light reflection here. So and this will be a couple days in the works, but I think we got to do some more on my face right now. So the face is very important, so we're gonna go ahead and paint that. Maybe add a little hint of red here. Oh, that's a lot of red. And you know what, it's okay, we can mess around with colors here. So I'm gonna go just paint my face red here. Just go red, why not? You know what, we're gonna go with this blue. We're gonna mix this blue with some of our red. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of a brown, Van Dyke brown. I'm gonna darken this. We're gonna give myself like a very dark shadow underneath this mask, because it is so hard for me to see what's going on here. So I'm gonna paint what I'm seeing. And then right up here, right around the hair, around the tops of these areas, we got stuff in the cabinet. And we got some stuff around the hair. And then we got, I feel standing a little further back. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So bring this down. I'm gonna bring in our cabinet down right around here. Bring in some cabinet coloring right here. Keep this nice and loose. And what's going on, Omizu? Been doing great. How are you? So been really busy with been keeping busy with digital art and some other things. So I haven't really been recording my digital art the same way that I do my my painting stuff. But yeah, I'm going with a little bit of a loose painting here. Working on loosening back up after a little hiatus into painting, getting back into the groove of things. And I really got to change the color up of this cabinet a bit more. I'm gonna go with the redder. We'll go with this sienna with some more red, so we can really separate the colors here. And I'm gonna go that space, that space. So yeah, what's up with you, dude? Missed my painting live streams. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you sharing that. Yeah. Working on getting back into the groove again. That's it. That's all I can really say right now. Holding myself accountable, but you know, really appreciate you sharing that it is something that helps to complete your afternoon. And yes, I finally did. We finally did get some gravy for our what was that dish again? What's that? Alexa, what's that famous Hawaiian dish? She doesn't know.
Poke is a renowned Hawaiian dish that has achieved widespread popularity recently. It is a traditional Hawaiian salad made by slicing fresh fish into cubes, which are then seasoned with a variety of spices and sauces.
Alexa off. Mizu. Anyways, we made that. We made that that dish. I forget the name of it, but we finally made it, and there's definitely, we didn't end up using the gravy. Kat felt it was a little too hard, complex for her, so we ended up making it differently, or we used like in a jar. But one day we will use your recipe for gravy. Just right now, we have not. But hey, thank you for sharing the compliment. Really appreciate that. Hope things are going well. What kind of, I remember I saw you make some really cool pieces. You experimenting with some really interesting ideas, which was really cool. That's great. It's always amazing when, you know, to see people experimenting. Experimenting. So here we go. We're gonna go right here. Cool thing, the great thing about painting self-portraits is you really never have like pressure to do it a certain way that, you know, somebody else might expect. You never know what other people expect from a portrait, but you can always like add some pizzazz to your own. So here we go. We're gonna bring this down, and let's see. Let's add a little bit of red into the flesh here. We're gonna add some red into the flesh. Add some red into the flesh, give it a more natural, fleshy tone. Otherwise, it just looks like I have dirty elbows. So here we go. I'm gonna add this fleshy tone around here. I'm just being really loose with this. I don't know if I'm gonna make this super tight later. Probably not. But it is good to just keep going. So keep it simple. Yeah, keeping it simple. That's the goal. That is the goal here, to keep it simple. So let's see. Let me dip into some of this orange yellow, and let's make like a dark orange here, and let's blend this on the bottom here. And I'm just being really brushy, getting very brushy into here. But you know what, one thing, it's great that even though we haven't chatted on here, it's been great because I feel like I get to stay connected on Instagram and just see where some of y'all are at. It's great. Social media is amazing. I love social media. I know not everyone does, but I think there's some good use cases for social media. There are some really good use cases for social media. So let's do that. We're gonna go with the gray here. We're gonna gray down our white, and we're just gonna paint it into my face right here. Why does my face have this like this dark space? Why? Because that's what I am seeing.
What are you doing under your fur?
It is truly quite difficult to see above this mask. And here we go. Yeah, it is pretty unusual, huh? I like where this is going. It's very unusual. I've made my jaw very square in this, but I would say I don't think my jaw is that square. What do you think? Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, in some day when I'm no longer around, people can't find pictures of me. They're gonna look at this and say, "Wow, he had such a square jaw."
You know what?
What?
I need the kitty.
Can I just pour it later? What do you?
I want to do it now.
I just told you I would pour it later.
Okay, well, I'm going to bed early.
Oh yeah, why are you going to bed early?
Because I have to get up early.
Why do you have to get up early?
Feed cats before I go to Burbank High School.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
So
Fair enough.
I want to make sure you don't forget.
You know what? I'm gonna make this mask. I'm going to make this mask. Mix it in with our yellow here. Lighten it up a little bit with our white. I'm gonna make this mask stand out a bit more. How can I do that? Let's see. This is too much of a flesh tone. I need something a little bit more ochery. Ochery dokery. There we go. Ochre. Let's see. No, we'll just use the base ochre here. Let's use the base ochre for this. And you've been slacking on Insta? No, that's cool. Are you at least keeping up with other stuff? What's going on? Share. You feel free to share what's going on with you.
Jump in this litter box right now,
I can just barely see the nose pop up over here. And let's add a little hint of white, right? Just barely see the eye here. We're gonna make it really dark in the And when in doubt, paint a self-portrait. When in doubt, and you're not sure what you want to paint, what to work on. I mean, you either got still lifes or you got self-portraits, right? One or the other. Those are things that will always be available to paint. Always available to paint.
Oh, here you come, Stinky.
Let's see. Top of my forehead has like this glow, but before we get to that, let's bring down some of these. Let's bring down some of these colors. See, my mirror has totally changed positions, so at this point, I'm like trying to figure out how to realign this entire thing. Yeah, it's changed positions, so I really trying to figure it out. You know. Here we go. I'm gonna round out some of my body here. Let's just smooth this out just by brushing along here. And really brushy. What's going on, Mark Dietz? Mark Dietz is in the room. Mark Dietz, what's your anthem? What's your wrestling entrance song? Alexa, play the Alberta national anthem.
The national anthem and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Alexa, play the national anthem for Canada, Alberta. Alexa, play the national anthem for Alberta, Canada.
National Anthem by Lana Del Rey from Spotify.
It's not what I said. Alexa, off. Alexa, you have failed me.
You have to say, Alexa, play the Canadian national anthem.
That didn't work either, Kat. Alexa, play the Canadian national anthem.
Canadian National Anthem, Canada, Oh Canada by Universal Band from Spotify.
You know what's crazy is I'm going to get a copyright notification because I was playing the Canadian national anthem.
I don't think it's copyrighted.
Oh, someone copyrighted it on YouTube, I guarantee you.
It's over 2 years old.
Yeah, well, they do that. I don't know how they do it, but they do.
It's in the public domain.
Yeah, but there's different versions of it.
Oh.
So depending on what version, who made what version of it.
Alexa, play the Chinese national anthem.
Chinese National Anthem, China, March of the Volunteers by Universal Band from Spotify.
It's Airtight to me.
Alexa, play the French national anthem.
French National Anthem by Marseillaise from Spotify.
Alexa off. So I wonder if Alexa, is Alberta on the French side or the British side of Canada? She doesn't want to answer that question. Well, anyway. Huh? All right. So how are we looking? I think I think we're almost there. We're sort of there. I don't want to waste the paint on this. So I'm gonna.
So should I leave the lids off?
Yes.
Alexa, play the Irish national anthem.
Irish National Anthem, Ireland, the Soldier's Song by Universal Band from Spotify.
Hey, are we gonna listen to every national anthem? I guess we're listening to every national anthem, people. Alexa, play entrance music by the WWE.
Playing WWE, The Rock Final Boss XL entrance theme by Ann Solon Studio from Spotify.
Alexa, play wrestling entrance music.
Playing Slam and Wrestling Hits, Arena entrance themes by the Beast Wrestling Foundation from Spotify.
Let's find Mark an entrance song. What do you think of this one? Mark, how do you feel about this song? Too much guitar? Alexa, next song. Ooh. Mark, I think this could be you. Alexa, what song is this?
This is Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance theme by the Beast Wrestling Foundation.
It says Stone Cold Steve Austin. Alright. How do you feel about this song, Mark? For your official entrance music. Maybe a bit too sinister. Alexa, next song. Might be a little too sinister, Mark. Alexa, what song is this?
This is Goldberg entrance theme by the Beast Wrestling Foundation.
Alexa, play the Rock's entrance music.
WWE, Electrify, The Rock by WWE from Spotify.
What the Rock is cooking.
Alexa, off. Yeah, so Alexa, play Buckaroo by Buck Owens.
Buckaroo by Buck Owens from Spotify.
Good to know that that is your entrance song. It's a very fun song. Buckaroo.
That's what he picked.
Huh?
That's what he picked.
That's what he has chosen. That's what Mark has chosen here. So let's go. What do I want the rest of this painting to look like? We're gonna throw down some white here. Where's our white? Where's our white? That's a blue. That's a blue. Guess I don't have any more open whites. So we're gonna have to pull out some. Oh, you can hear it. It's very squishy in there. What about you, Omizu? What is the Omizu's entrance song? Omizu Paints needs an entrance song to life. Alexa, play WWE entrance music.
Playing WWE, The Rock Final Boss XL entrance theme by Ann Solon Studio from Spotify.
Alexa, play entrance music by the WWE. Alexa, play wrestling entrance music.
Wrestling entrance theme and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Alexa, next song. I definitely did not think that was you, Omizu. Hey, later, Mark. Take care. No, this doesn't feel very Omizu either. Alexa, next song. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before. Alexa, next song. That's not quite it either. This is some weird music, but Alexa thinks I'm talking to her. That's funny. Oh yeah, okay. This could be you, Omizu. Alexa, what song is this?
This is Primitive Love, 2022 remastered by Susie Quattro.
Primitive Love. Ah! Cat has knocked over the mirror. Which means I should go change the kitty litter now. Alright, I'm gonna go pour the litter in real quick. No, I'll fix it in a moment. I'll go do the kitty litter real quick. I'll be right back, people. We're gonna leave this live stream on. Alexa off. In the meantime, we gotta come up with Danny E's. Hey, Cat, are you sure the kittens can't get out?
Out from where?
Out from the apartment?
The back door. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure at all.
Are you gonna be able to close it?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
No.
It's like half.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I gotta bring this back so that I can place something on top of it. Primitive love, primitive love. Alright, Alexa, play entrance music. Famous entrance songs.
WWE, make an entrance from Spotify.
Alexa, next song.
Role model.
Alright, so Mizu is Primitive Love. That's his song. I don't know if I could remember all this, but you know, y'all can keep track of it. I think this could be a Danny E song. Alexa, what's the name of the song?
This is WWE, Role Model, Bailey by WWE.
Alexa, off. Alright, so we got Role Model.
Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:09.
Dude, kittens, stop knocking open. Kittens, stop messing with my painting. Okay, so since the kittens are here, I think I have to like paint them in somewhere. You know, like, where should I paint them? I'm gonna draw a little kitten right here. Tiny kitten in a reflection there. And this is it's actually quite off because Cat, we are streaming, just letting you know.
I'm in a bathing suit.
Okay, yeah, I'm just reminding you.
I know.
All right.
Hi, everybody. New clothes on the pile.
Okay. Why are you in a bathing suit?
I went to the beach today.
Oh, you were. I see. Okay, I hear you. I get you.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go down here, and we've got actually this needs to come like down like right here. here we go. So we're gonna go bring some of this dark area into here, and then like on the bottom of the nose here, just to give it that dimensionality here, and then come around the sides and just give it a bit of some of that dimension that we're looking for. There we go. And here we go. So what next? Paint this down to the end. Paint this down to the front. I've got like a canvas right here, so we're gonna draw our canvas right here. Symbolism of a cat right there, sitting up there. Let's see if I'm doing that one. Crazy how just the tiniest change of an angle can totally transform like what you're seeing. And here we go. We're gonna paint some dark shadows. Oof, this is totally gone. Throw me off. Okay, that's a little better. I can paint some of the darker area into here to give this like a reflection of glass and everything. Let's clean this brush for now. And what we're working on right now, we're gonna go pop into here. We're gonna throw down some orange. Actually, you know what? Let's just use some of this azo yellow deep. We're gonna use some deep azo yellow. We're gonna plop that down right over here. It's like almost an orange, which is why I like this color, the deep azo yellow. It's almost an orange, but not quite. And if I needed to, I could turn it into an orange. Just a hint more red. Here we go. We've got actually a very deep orange here, or a very deep reddish orange, and we're just going to paint some red right into here. And here we go. There we go. All right. Moving in some interesting colors here. Yeah, the blue gloves. Yeah. Well, thanks for noticing. It's one of those things that I was like, let me do that. You know, let me make this painting more realistic of how I am when I paint. Because this painting back here, I don't know if you can see it back here. It's funny because in that you could see my hands, but the way I painted my hands was with gloves on. So if you look really closely, if you look close enough, you could tell that my hands look kind of weird because they've got like this shape about them. And I think it's because, you know, I literally could not paint the hands as I imagined they would look. I was literally just painting them the way the gloves make them look. So that's a funny story about that portrait, but I just made it like human color. And with that, I gave it some pop. So this actually needs some red into the yellow here. So we're gonna add a couple pops of red right around. We're gonna make a pop of red right here, and then a pop of red right here. And then I'm gonna go just Just a little pop of red right there. And pop of red right there. Some red on that side, huh? I'm gonna just add it in anyway, even though I don't see it. I look like a fruit tree. Or a shrub. I look like a shrub here. And here we go. So we're gonna add a little color splash right there. And that, I think that's good for that. And here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going with this. That's what they call realism. Yeah, I guess this is what they call realism. This is real realism, right? Not the fake realism that paints an idealized version of anything and everything. This is real realism. Who needs fake realism? Or idealism, I guess we could call it. Ideal realism. Alright, so I'm just blending in this red with some of this brown here. So obviously, my painting style, or this painting style that I'm using right now, is not what you might see in other places, because how someone else might paint would be, they'd be much less messy, and they'd be much less like taking into, bringing different colors. Like if someone was to paint this glove, they might go right up to the edge of the glove and then not allow the blue to transition into other areas, but that's not what I'm doing, as you could tell. So let's take the rest of the paint off of this brush right here. And again, we're not gonna be, this isn't a quick painting. It might take a couple days. I'll probably be working on it for a little while. Really just want to get the big spaces blocked in real quick first. And let's see, so we're gonna go with some blue here. Let's grab this white again. And we're gonna use a blue layer here. Nice dark layer of blue. And that's what's gonna be pervasive into this section right here. So this is actually another painting that I did in the background. But here we go. So very, very loose, keeping this very chill as far as the painting goes. You know what? I actually like where it's at. I love where it's at. I like where this painting has come, how far it has come in just a short amount of time. In just a couple of hours. I think I've been painting for less than an hour right now, and it is interesting when you do bigger and bigger portraits, because this is an 18 by 24. This is a new size for me. It's not that I've never done this size before, but I'm upgrading from a 16 by 20. And you can definitely notice like how much more time, I can definitely notice, I don't know if you do, but I can definitely notice how much more time it takes to just simply lay down an area of color. Which was why earlier I probably wasn't prepared for that, because I used a pretty small brush to get that done, which is not very effective. And right now I've upgraded to a bigger brush to work with so that we can effectively do this thing. So here we go. Okay. Got that color. Let's add some of this into here. I'm gonna add some colors into there. And then here we go. So we're gonna go down here. What needs to be down here? This is some other stuff. Let's just paint this wall. Continue on with this wall color up here. All right, so we got a couple theme songs. We got Omizu Paints with, not Role Model, that's Danny E. Omizu Paints was, oh crap, I forgot. Alexa, can you name the last 4 songs that were played?
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, well, I don't know. Either Omizu, you're going to have to remember what song that was, or we're just going to have to find you another one. I already forgot the name of it. I can remember Mike's, because he said Buckaroo. I can't quite remember Omizu. Anyway, we'll figure that out again another time. But hey, we could just play any entrance song. Like, why does it have to be a specific one, right? Like, it's not like you're in the WWE trying to get known for one specific song. So anyway, I just want to cover this one last area here, and I will feel like I have done some good tonight. Shared something creative and added to the chaos of this universe, where somehow in the grand scheme of things, in the past millions of years, this is the only painting of this painting that has ever existed. Right? Isn't that pretty cool? I just painted something that has never existed before. I feel good about that. So, let's see. What do we want to do? There's still some more places to go, people to see, things to do. How are we going to mess with this brush? In the entire state of human history, this is the only time this has ever been painted. And I have some works up here that I need to add into here. This is like a little painting that somebody else made. So if I was to see that, that would be like the flowers, like right here, and then right here, and then right here. And let's see, what else can we do? I guess there's so much to do. That's the beautiful thing about painting, is you could just go for days and just come up with stuff to put into the painting.
The fumes aren't getting to you?
No. Are they getting to you?
Yeah. Be
How-
holed up in the bedroom.
Huh?
I'll be holed up in the bedroom. Whew. Come on. In the bedroom. Yeah.
Now let me think. How can I make this more unusual?
You gonna be alright over here?
This is version 1. Let's bring this down so there's no more of this white space. Get rid of this white space right there. Too much white space, not good. That is one great thing about having a camera that I constantly look back at, more specifically a selfie camera, is the fact that I can often look back at it and just see stuff in the painting that I might not notice if I'm like just standing here looking at it. It's very helpful. And let's add a little white highlight. Just, it's not even white, it's like super dark gray. I'm gonna bring this. And just add a little nice splotch of black here. Okay, and then we're gonna go and just paint into here. The general shape. Hmm. I feel like there's something I must do to this that I can't just like keep it in this kind of style. I feel like there's
There you go.
what can I splotch across this? Let's pull a what's his name? Francis Bacon. Let's see what we can do with this. Actually, you know what? I think what he would do, he would probably take like a white, just smudge it across the front of the face. Huh. White, some of this blue. No, can't quite get the effects of that, huh? Huh? That's not bad. I actually like that effect there. Huh? It's kind of cool. I got this rag here. Let's see what we can do. What this rag can contribute to the overall feeling of this. How should we do this?
Bye. Bye.
Kind of neat. Only I had a rag that wasn't already so like ragged. No, I don't want to use this on the main body. Let's see. What would Francis Bacon do? I don't really know. Because I really haven't studied his technique enough, but I'm really curious to see the effects. My understanding is that he used pretty much anything at his disposal, whether it be a stick or a newspaper or sponges. I feel like sponges were his secret material. He had like all sorts of sponges that he would just use.
Body parts.
Hmm?
I heard he used body parts.
Body parts? Like what? Like a hand?
Painting. Yeah. Like blood, gut, intestines.
Intestines?
One,
Is that what you heard?
I heard it.
About Francis Bacon?
I have no idea if it's true. You ever heard that? I mean, it's kind of weird. It's strange thing.
Oh, I think we're getting somewhere, people. I like where this is at, I gotta say. This is very unusual. Oh my gosh, I love this, like, this just smudged blood-looking color. I love it. Should I do something outrageous? Like throw some. I could heat up some beef, and take the blood from the beef and put it on this painting.
Oh my god.
Babe, that would be awesome. An awesome idea.
Did I inspire you with what I said?
Huh?
Did I inspire you with what I said?
Yes. You inspire me always. Huh?
I didn't tell you for that.
Needs more white. This white does a really good effect. I really like how the white interacts with all of this because it's such like a unnatural color that it goes off. You know what I should have done is I should have taken a photo of before I started doing all this smudgy stuff. But this is quite interesting. I like it. I feel needs a good smudge. Let's try to throw on a little bit of an eye. Just a little bit of an eye. Scratched. Just a little bit of an eye, and we're gonna go. Needs more black. Oh, my blacks are dried. What shall I do? Here we go. Can't even see my eyes. Honestly, this is really just all black. Like, totally pitch dark. I don't know why I keep trying to paint this as if I could actually see through it, because I can't. You know what? I need to paint that just black. That's what we're gonna do.
Kittens, what are you doing? Eat her food. Hey! Look at her. She's putting her paw on their neck.
She's putting her paw on their neck?
Yeah, when they lean over to eat her food.
Really?
Yep.
Is it cute, or is it like...
It's cute. About time.
Where does this go? Nobody knows. Needs more black. I like where this is going. Which is, I don't know where it's going, but I like where it is going. I like this direction. I like this concept, this madness, this chaos. Here we go. So let's give it a little bit more shadow around here. It's gonna do this. It's gonna boom, 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 boom. That's another brush I should use. Wish I had a nice clean rag to do onto this. Nice clean rag would be nice, but I don't have any clean rags. See what we could do with this brush. So this brush is actually supposed to be used for like oil pastels. I'm just gonna take this red here, mix it with our burnt sienna, and we're just gonna like where can we go with this? Where would this like to go? Is this too unusual for anybody? I don't know. I do like it, but it's got a feel to it, you know. It's got something to it. It's just got this. I like it. It's different after having like painted self-portraits of myself already. It's just like you got to do something different. You got to try to change it up once in a while. So we're gonna grab this red, and we got this blue, we're gonna mix it with this red, and we're gonna take this white, we're gonna grab our yellow here, our azo yellow. Actually, let's mix it with more of our white here. And I don't want to overdo it. I could be overdoing this at some point. So I feel like just a couple more pieces that just give it. See, this is now I'm realizing, like, at this point I'm realizing something with Bacon. You know, it makes me wonder, did he think about every single place that he would like smudge his painting? And I'm using the word smudge, which may be inappropriate, or some curators may feel offended that I would say smudge because it doesn't sound very artistic. But that's the only word I can think of right now. But that's the only word I can think of right now. And, you know, I wonder, like, how purposeful... Smudging is a very hard technique. Because you have minimal control over what you're doing. It's a pretty hard technique. I mean, maybe that's the beauty of it, is you don't have total control over what you're doing. And that's, like, what you should go for. So I need just a little bit more. Where is this going? I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Omizu, for. Oh, smudge would be the proper term. Okay, cool. Yes. So the other day, I was actually talking to a manager of a artist, and I didn't really have the right word to tell them because like they did a painting, and I think the right word would be like a cool muted tone. I think that would be like the sophisticated way of describing the work. But because I didn't have those words at the time, I kind of just called it like washed out, which I could tell that the manager was a little bit unhappy with how I described the painting. But that manager, but you know what? We moved on from there. But I just find it amusing how like, the art can be very fussy with certain terms. If it doesn't, when you think of a painting that sells for like $50 million, right? The last thing you want to say is that it was smudgy. Yeah, maybe they were washed out. So anyway, well, this artist, I'm not. When I say washed out, this artist was actually pretty successful, and I think they do really good work. It's just when I was at the moment I was trying to describe the work, and he didn't say anything. Maybe I was overanalyzing what his reaction was, but yeah, I just thought it was an amusing situation. So we're gonna do a little raking. We're gonna do some raking with dry brush. We're gonna do some dry brush work. All the paint that's on my canvas tonight could probably dry overnight because our foster kittens knocked this onto the floor last night and it broke. So no longer does it seal tight enough to keep the paint wet. Very ethereal effect. I like this a lot. I'm so glad that I went to stopped by doing some digital painting again because it made me realize like how exciting it is to do stuff like this. Because with digital painting, you can do all sorts of effects. You really can, but you have to like know how to do it, right? Like with digital painting, I can't just like take a brush and be like, hey, I want to make like this. I just want to smudge this like that. You can't just do that with digital painting. You have to know the tool. You have to lay down the color, and then you have to put it a certain way, and then you have to learn the short key to do it. And then you have to like know how to mix just the right color on top, and then you have to make a brush, and then you have to like go into the settings, and you have to play with a whole bunch of different settings to see if you get just this right effect at this one specific section. And you just like, it's just so technical. It like pulls me every time I get into like a creative groove while I'm doing digital art. There's like moments when I just feel like I'm pulled out of the creative flow state because of things just simply demanding a certain way of doing things. let's see. Get a nice line right there. It's always it's always handy to have lines. Let's go down. Boom, 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 bam. Boom, boom, separation. Who's trying to get out, cat? All right, so we're gonna clean this brush and let's just try something else. Let's try to find another product that I can use. What if we unravel this tube of somewhat empty paint? What would happen with that? Oh, they tighten it so tight that no paint is getting out of there. Let's see. Let's see if it's possible to open this up from the other end. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. This is the most that I could get out of this tube.
Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:49 p.m.
Yep, that's about all I could get out of this tube here. Let's see, what other brushes, what other materials can I use? Oh, I got a paper towel in here. Magic, paper towel. Paper towel, why put it in the garbage when you can use it for something like painting? I don't really think that did anything. I think I'm taking this a little too far. Like, definitely what I noticed with Francis Bacon is that he'll like do just like maybe 5 or 10 really specific you know, anytime you think of someone that's really famous, that's really successful for their artwork, that's called, you know, brilliant, genius, whatever, you often think that everything that they did, like every single thing that they did on their painting was like was probably something that they thought of that was just absolutely brilliant. And, you know, you have to wonder sometimes, like, if it was really deeply thought out or whether it was just some intuitive idea or just some messing around. So I think it is an interesting concept to think of. But here we go. I think this is it. I don't want to do too much more with random stuff. If I had to do it again, I might just leave it. I wouldn't have done as much in the background. Maybe just like left with this one stroke right here. I really like, this is my favorite part right here. Is just this roundness right there. But yeah, we're gonna stick with this. And very cool. All right, well, this is it, people. This is the painting. We are done. And I'm really glad because I got to mess around with a whole bunch of different designs and stuff. And this was definitely, I started off not planning to do this, but as I got into it, I was like, I should try it. And this is totally inspired by Francis Bacon's methods. I don't know exactly what he did, but the idea of just you know, being cool with messing up your painting. Or maybe not even messing up, but I still have so much more paint. I can't just finish it like this. Because I think this paint's gonna dry by tomorrow, and I don't want it to like go to waste. So I feel like I have to do something more. We're gonna do more. Less is more sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta do more. Unnecessarily, even if it's unnecessary. Okay. So we're just gonna go. Where should this go? This is like a blue, crazy blue color. There we go. It's going to be unrecognizable here in a moment, but that's okay. Ooh. Should I do some palette knife work here? And let's see. Where do we go from here? Where can we go? Where can we go? No, that's it. This is it. Let's mark that off. Spread it across one time. There we go. The work. And I hope everybody's doing great, but that is a wrap on this painting. I'm gonna put my stuff up now. And let me see, this palette won't close. Here we go. Just gotta hope that these kittens don't get into it. That's the only hope that I have. That at least keeps my glass palette safe from kittens. Which nothing is ever safe from kittens, but hopefully we can. Oh, and you know what? Forgot to put a signature. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta add a signature before we finish. Fortunately, there's a hole down here, and I could possibly just pick up whatever paint is in there. And let's see. If I dig in here, if I could scrape off any paint. Can I scrape off any paint? Let's see what kind of paint. Ah, yes. I get a lot of paint right there. Oh no, it's just a paint booger though. What is this? All right, everybody. Well, that is a good night. We're gonna call this finished. I don't know if it is what everybody was expecting who's watching a YouTube painting channel. But I hope you all either got something out of it, whether it be being entertained, being amused, being angry at a painting. I don't know. Anything, any emotion is good. And with that, hope you all have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.